like science.
I like science.
I like science.
Hi, and you are listening to the teaser
Science.
to Shield Podulation. I am David Jacola, also known as DJ Evil Dave.
And I am Brandy Jekyll, also known as, I don't know.
Also known as I don't know.
I'm not really known as anything except for Brandy Jekyll.
Ooh, I didn't know. That's a good drag name.
I don't know. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, anyhow, we're going to introduce yet another Star Trek podcast for you Star Trek fans out there.
Indeed.
And yeah, the format of it is basically we're going to just randomly choose an episode to review. And we'll just discuss it with minimum edit.
Minimum meaning almost none, which basically we have to put in a beginning with information, and we have a theme song that Dave made. It's really cool.
Yeah, I made a theme, opening and closing theme.
So that's about as much editing as we're gonna do. If we make a mistake, you're gonna hear it.
Yep. Yeah, it's just any series, including the animated series, any season, any episode, we're just gonna randomly choose one. Brandy has a spreadsheet and she could just choose episodes at random, and we'll go about every 2 weeks and discuss the episodes and kind of see how they stand on their own. And we have watched the series before, so we can relate it to previous and, the following episodes if we need to, just for context.
Indeed. And we're probably going to introduce segments along the way. We'll figure it out as we go, but there will probably be something called Corrections Corner or something like that when we do make a mistake.
Yeah, there's not going to be much research into it. It's just going to be a review. And so if we make mistakes, if we misspoken, you can send in whatever messages or corrections or whatever and let us know.
Yes. And by the way, I'm not arbitrarily choosing things. Obviously, we said random, but I am letting Siri choose the episode, basically. We take it from series, break it down to one particular series, then break it down from which season, and then break it down to the episode. And we are we're going to do it our way. I know how some other people have done it and how they've grouped things together, but we're just going to do it the way that we want to do it. And that means that you may see TAS separated from TOS. Oh, the horror. So you just, you're going to have to deal with that. And it's just going to be raw and real.
Yep. Brandy's more the expert regarding Star Trek. I have watched pretty much most, if not all, of Star Trek as well, but I think I'm more of just a casual fan, but a science fiction fan. So I'll probably be approaching things more from that direction, how Star Trek fits into the greater. I mean, not to say you're not a Star Trek or science fiction fan too, but just very specifically, Star Trek for the most part. I mean, not to the level of like a Dan Gunther or something, but you do know the series. Because I'll get names wrong. I'll get things out of context and stuff like that because, I'm watching generally casually, even though I am a fan. I enjoy it, but I'm more of a casual fan.
Yeah. Well, I couldn't aspire to be the anywhere near the level of knowledge that Dan Gunther has. Shout out Dan Gunther. Hey, by the way, Dan Gunther, if you like really well done videos about Star Trek and fancy seeing a live show with both me and Dan, check out Dan's YouTube channel, which is Kurt Ratz Productions. That's Star Trek spelled backwards, in case you couldn't tell from me saying it and had to write it out. So just check that out on YouTube.
Yeah, and I think you'll also learn more about us as the episodes go, because I'm sure we're going to relate things to our personal experiences and whatnot.
Oh, yes. Very much so. Because I don't remember a time before Star Trek. It's always been there. My family has always watched it as a family. Even though my parents are gone, all of us daughters individually still watch Star Trek with our families, our new families, which means you and I are a family, Dave. So
yes, indeed.
Our family, we watch Star Trek together.
And it was always something in the periphery other than I think the animated series is the thing I'd sat down and watched.
Mm.
as a kid. It's like for some reason the animated version of the show drew me in, but like original series, Next Generation, if it was on, maybe I'd watch it, but I wasn't like sat down watching episodes as they aired kind of thing.
Yeah, and it was appointment television for us. To be
Yep.
fair, the original series at the time that I was born was already in syndication, and it was literally on every single day of the week. The time changed depending on whether it was a weekday or a weekend, but it was on every single day. And I just thought that was normal.
And yeah, it wasn't until we were dating and married that I was watching episodes with you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And being converted into a fan.
Indeed. I sucked him in, guys.
Yep.
I sucked him in. So, yeah, that's what we're doing. And you're going to hear me say, so yeah, a lot because,
It's a
again,
vocal tick.
not editing, not
Yeah.
editing.
Yeah, we all have them. And
You'll,
it's natural.
and guess what? There's probably going to be swears. So if that bothers you,
Oh, yes.
yeah,
Especially
just,
episodes that we don't like
oh,
or
yeah.
instances we don't like, or even the ones we do in which we're going to be explicitly enthusiastic.
Yes. That is a good way to put it. Explicitly enthusiastic. That should be something somebody writes in a review. That should
That's
be a
a good
review
t-shirt.
title.
Yeah.
Explicitly enthusiastic.
Well, that could be
I
a
love it.
tagline.
Love it. Love
Shield
it.
Podulation. Explicitly
Explicitly
enthusiastic.
I
Yeah.
love it. I want that now. That's what we're doing.
All right.
See? The wonders of doing it on the fly.
Yeah,
So
that's pretty much going to be the energy of it.
yeah. Well, we both have improv training, so
Aha.
lucky you guys.
Yeah, really.
We know how to vamp.
Yes, and
Yes, and is
zip zap
right.
zop.
Oh wow. Wow. Now you're bringing back.
A to C.
Yeah. Oh, just that one always hurt my head.
Mm-hmm.
A to C. A
Well,
to
any
B.
memory game
Fine.
too.
Yeah. The ones where you had to use song titles.
Ooh,
No.
that's tough because
Yeah.
I can sing along while the music's going, but I can't think of the lyrics in the moment.
Mm-hmm. It's too hard. I'm also
Puns and
terrible at
wordplay
puns.
though.
You're good at puns. I am not.
Oh
I am
yeah.
not good at puns.
So hey waiter, that's right up my alley.
Mm-hmm.
Or
Yeah.
127? 127?
I don't remember.
127 soldiers go into a bar, they go to the bathroom and find it's already occupied. But tish.
I think we
I
have
think we're done.
I think we have presented ourselves in a way
Yes.
that is going to be typical of what we do going forward.
This is what you can expect. There's going to be a lot
Yes.
of asides, but yes, we will be reviewing episodes. Oh, should we talk about the episode that's upcoming? Well, our first one.
Yes, we have randomly chosen our first episode, and it is season 3 of Star Trek Picard, episode 9, Vox.
Yeah, the
What a-
penultimate episode, isn't it?
It is. It's
So
such
it's a weird one to
weird
start
one.
on. And that's kind of what the show is.
Yeah, it's the weirdness of being random, and
Yep.
so you're gonna get a dose of it.
Yep. Almost the last episode of the Picard total series,
Yes.
like season 3.
So the
Pretty odd episode to choose.
Yeah, penultimate both for the season and the series. So it's double penultimate.
Ooh, double penultimate sounds dirty.
It does, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Sounds like fun.
Yep.
Anyway, I think we've rambled on long enough.
Oh,
We
yeah.
will be trying to do this every other week, basically. So keep an eye out
Or ear.
on this particular feed for more. And we'll see you soon-ish
Yep.
for our first episode of Shield Podulation, Star Trek Picard, episode 9, season 3, Box.
Live long and proper and all that stuff.
Oh, you mixed them! You
did.
mixed them! I love it.
did.
Live long and proper, y'all.
Yeah.